Good evening, guys. Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, very good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Okay, let me share. So, what we discussed in last class, I think. Can anyone completed the task? Yeah.
Actually, I tried.
Yeah.
I
No,
did, Srina.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, so what is the one? I think file operation. Okay. You got the result?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Yeah. Is it possible to share your screen? Can
yeah, that will be great.
yeah, one second. I will. Okay. I will give you the permission. Yeah. Yeah. Now you can share your screen and we will see how you can solve that problem. Okay.
I used filter
Okay.
and I took plist attributes and I filtered
Okay.
it out with the file name that we mentioned through
Okay.
URL and I took the size from there.
Okay. Is there any shortcut is there without
Mm,
using filter or something? Is okay. Okay. We will. Okay. It's also good, right? Okay. No problem.
okay.
Yeah. So finally, at the end of the day, we need to get that result. Okay. This one is also good. Okay. So is there any other one who can complete this task? Is there any other one? No? Okay. Okay, then I share my screen and we will see it. So without using also, we can do that one. I will show you. So I think previously I already given one hint. Maybe you guys are catch that one or no. You can see for the list, there is a particular thing we are discussed the last 5 minutes. So, so what is this one? The file matching rules. So what is the purpose of this file matching rules? We can able to fetch the only particular category of the files, right? So you can this the same task, whatever you done without using filter everything. By writing the simple statement, you can get it. You can see by default it is coming to the none. This is the like this one. So what is our requirement? I don't want to list out all the information. Whatever the file is there, I want to find that particular file only. So how we can get that list only? You can see there is a file matching is there. Then you can simply select this one. There is a edit inline is there. Then so just go on here. You can see there is one thing you can able to see. What is this one?
File name pattern.
So here you can able to give the either you need to search the only .csv or .json. So this is the way we can able to search it. But what is your requirement? Whatever the query parameter you are passing, that file name it should be printing. That then here you can directly give mention that file name. Then it is automatically picking only that file information only. This is the way also you can pick only that particular file information. Okay, guys. So by direct step, by putting the direct file name here, we can get it. Okay, got it, guys?
But we have to hard code that file name.
No. You can see this data is coming from your attributes, na?
Hmm.
Whatever the file
Okay.
you are passing that I already saved inside of the one variable, that
Mhm.
variable name I am passing here.
No, suppose I am passing the file name as a part of query param, right?
Yeah,
While
you can
hitting this.
see. Yeah, this is the one, right? You can closely
Mhm.
observe it. Your query parameter already saved inside of this variable, na? V attributes.
Okay.
Okay, from that I am picking this one. One second. I'm not hard coded it. You can see. So whatever the variable v attributes are inside of that one file name is there, right? That file name I'm picking. Got it, guys? Okay. So that means virtually what I am getting is I am simply specifying that particular file name to list out that particular file information only. The obviously your payload contains only the particular file information, then you can print directly here. You can see whatever the data you can see the same thing. Okay.
So I no need to write transform message over here.
No. Inside of transformation message, I'm picking it, right? You're not getting?
No.
Okay, no problem. 1 second. I will show you. I will done the simple thing. You can see. So you can see what are the query parameter file name you are passing. I am setting that value here the file name pattern. That
Correct.
means after this one, it is giving the list only particular this file only. Let me execute this one first. You can see I can debug it, then you can understand what is the purpose of that one. 1 second. I added the debug point. Just okay. Add the breakpoint and we can go for the debug. Let's inspect step by step how it is generating the data and everything. Okay, then you can understand it. Today we are going to see what is the file operations. This is the on new or
On
update. We are going to see this is the important one and everything we can get from this one. Then we can see SFTP and this FTP server. What are those things also? Okay. Meanwhile, we can open the Postman.
yeah, deployed.
It's a deployed, but I'm seeing why this alignment is gone. Okay, no problem. We can get it. What is this one? I think endpoint is the search, and I'm giving the search here, also search, and we need to give the one query parameter file name equal to sales.csv. Okay, I'm hitting this one. Now comes here. So now you can closely observe it. You can see my attributes are there. And is there any payload? It is coming from my postman. So there is nothing is there. Then we move to the next step. So I'm creating one variable. Now you can see inside of that variable, what we can see, v attributes, whatever the initial attributes are there, everything I'm saving inside of that one. Inside of that file name is there. You can see that means where's dot v attributes dot file name means whatever the query parameter you are passing, that file name is saving that one. Okay, so what I am telling is I am picking this one, I am passing this variable as a list file name pattern. That means your list component generating that particular file information only. Now you can see it is creating the data. You can see payload, how many items are available here.
One.
Why it is only one? Because I am directly specifying the only one single file name. Now you go and see inside of this one. So there is a zeroth item means this is the only first item. So go here. So how we can get it? You can see everything it is available. 1 second, I will show you those everything. Payload attributes are there. I think the length, the data type, and everything value you can see. So
Path.
you can see the size is 2500 kbs, the regular file, everything path. So you can see it is listed only that single file information and not all the files. Why it is showing only single file information here? Why it is showing only single file information? Because in the list file name pattern, I am directly passing that file name directly. So that's why it is picking only that particular file information only, not the remaining thing. Okay. So
Mhm.
I'm saving this entire information inside of a variable. Now you can see after executing this one, this entire file information is available inside of the vlist attributes, and I'm picking that information in the inside of the transformation. 1 second. Okay, you can see there is second attribute, you can vlist attributes. So this is the list attributes value. Inside of that one, whatever the information you required, everything is available. So what I'm going to do, I'm just accessing that variable inside of this transformation. That's it. Okay, you can see what is the name of the file. You can the sales.csv is available inside a D drive data, and what is its size and everything it is picking. So this is the way we can able to identify the that particular file directly. Okay, all the information, not about remaining thing, only that particular file information we can able to get it. Got it, guys?
Can you have a look in second transform message from choice?
With this
Inside.
one?
No, first one, upper one.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so here we have status message.
Yeah,
and the
because
size.
this
So no
is
need to
the
change here.
yeah, no need to change here.
Just that one setting inside the list. That will
Yes,
serve
yes,
the
that's it.
purpose.
You can see everything. My data is coming only that particular information, na? So I'm picking that information only. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. And
So
that
it is
one
written.
approach shown by I think Raji, that is also correct.
That is also correct. What she tried is it is automatically returning the array of list. That means 10 files are available. 10 files information is coming, right? So top of the 10 files information, see what she done is, so you simply apply the filter, and inside of the filter she can mention that file name.
Correct.
That is the approach.
Correct.
Okay, so at the end of the day, what we need to get the answer, but they are providing the straight. You can see by providing the straight file name, you can get the everything. So both are correct. Okay.
I have one doubt here.
Yeah.
Here, file name pattern, we didn't mention the file name.
Yes, I didn't mention any file name.
Then how it is identifying?
Okay, what is the value inside of this file name?
That
What
we
is
are
the
passing as
name
a
of
part of.
this entire, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
That means this is your file name, na?
Yes, yes.
That is this pattern, right?
Yeah.
That's it. Here the file name pattern means nothing but what for example you are sending the sample, or I want to search only the file names are starting with the S word. Then the file name pattern S star. We can give it na wild star pattern. So in the second example, in this example, you can understand the what is the everything. So the file name pattern generally you can see, for example, I want to search the entire search pattern only inside of CSV only. Then I can give the file pattern like this one. So I'm going to list out, I am going to list out only .csv files only. Otherwise, I want to list out only .json files only. This is generally we can call it as a file name pattern. But here instead of printing that one, I'm directly providing that single file name. Then it is automatically checking that file name only, right?
Yes.
That's the one. Okay. So that's the simple logic we are done here. Okay. So I stop this executing. Okay. I'm closing with don't save it. Then today we are going to see one more thing, that is on your update. What is the one file ops
On you.
update? Okay. So yeah. So before this one, I want you are just understand. For example, this is your generated flow, right? So how you can trigger this entire flow? How you can trigger this entire flow?
By sending a request.
No. What is the triggering one? So what is the source of this project? Source means how we can trigger, by using which component we can able to trigger this entire flow. That is my question. What is the starting point of this flow?
Listener.
That is the one. You can see there is a line is coming now. So whatever the line before this one, we can call it as a source one. This we can call it as a process one. The source is nothing but by using this component only, we can able to trigger this entire action, right? This entire flow we can able to trigger by using this flow only. Okay. Let us take a simple example of this. For example, every 1 hour I want to perform some operation. You can see every 1 hour. or every 5 minutes or every 2 seconds, I want to trigger one action, then how we can able to trigger it? As of now, you know only HTTP listener. That means every 5 minutes you can wake up and you can go to your system and you can trigger your API. Na? Is it generally, is it follow? Right? So that is the not follow. That means we need to trigger your flow automatically. So as of now, how we can trigger your flows? How we can trigger your flows by using what is this component name?
Listener.
Which
Second.
listener? Which
HTTP
listener?
listener.
HTTP listener. But what is my requirement here? I want to trigger my flow automatically. So there is different ways are there to trigger your action. So here, what is I'm going to do is I want to trigger my action, right? So every 5 minutes or every 1 hour, every 24 hours, I want trigger. That means we're going to create a scheduling APIs, right? For that one, what the component we need to place is what is this one?
Scheduler.
Scheduler, then drag and drop here. You can closely observe it where it is sitting, the scheduler,
Left side of the line.
right? That means what is this? What is this one? This is the source or it is the process.
Source.
For example, you can say I'm drag and drop the logger here. Where it is sitting?
Right side of the
That means this is a
process.
process. That means you can closely observe it. Whatever the thing here we can place in source section. So these components automatically triggers the word. Triggers your process part. Okay, now I am using the scheduler here. So what is the use of scheduler? You can closely observe it. For example, so every 1 minute I want to perform one action. Every 1 minute. So here whatever thousand it is always counting in terms of the millisecond. For example, every 5 seconds I want to trigger one action. Then you can see I'm changing the time unit and here I'm giving the 1 second. Here I'm going to change it. So that means every 5 seconds this operation is triggered. So let us say, for example, I am placing simple logger here to check it. I am giving trigger, process part triggering something simple message. Let's see every 5 minutes it is triggering or not. Every 5 seconds. I'm save this one. Let me execute it. Maybe inside of the real time what happens, we need to create the automated jobs now. Every month, end of the month we need to trigger it, or end of the day we need to trigger some APIs, or midnight we need to trigger some actions, right? So how that scheduling, that means by using the scheduler component only. Okay, one by one we are going to see it. Let's say my app is deployed, then you can see we need to trigger anything here by using the postman. We need to trigger it.
No.
No, right? You can see I'm clearing this one. Every 5 seconds it is printing, right? You can see process part triggering. After 5 seconds, again triggering. You can see that means it is automatically keep on running for every 5 seconds, right? So that is nothing but just like your alarm. You are setting the alarm for this some particular time. When we reach that particular time, it is automatically triggering your process part. Okay. Now what is my requirement is there is a one folder is there. Inside of that folder, maybe files are there, nothing is there. I don't know. I want to list out the files names. I want to list out the files names for every 5 seconds or every 1 minute. Let us say every 1 minute, I want to list out the files and files list inside of that particular folder. Okay, that is my requirement. You guys got it?
Yes.
So then you guys tell me how we can able to create that one. So we already seen this one every 5 minutes. Let us say, for example, here I'm giving the every 10 seconds. Every 10 seconds, I want to list out the files information inside a particular folder. So which component I want to use here? List out the file names only.
List.
Then tell me which list? File.
List.
Then we can drag and drop over here. So next one here, what are the settings we need to define here? First, we need to define your current working directory, that is inside of D directory. Then here we need to provide the working directory name. That means from which directory you want to get it. Let us say, for example, inside of the D drive, there are different are there. So I am creating one more folder. Okay. We can give automating jobs. Otherwise, we can give sales information is there, na? Right, no. Sales data. From this folder, I want to pick it. Okay. Is there any files are there? So here we need to mention that file name, sales data, otherwise. Okay. Then next tell me, what is the component we need to add here? It is
We have
picking
to add the
all the
attributes.
information, but what is your requirement? You want to list out the only the
Transfer.
file names. So how we can get the only the file names?
Transfer.
We have
Yeah,
to
tell
put
me
this at
where it is available.
Payload dot attributes
Yes, I'm creating. Tell me payload
dot attributes dot
dot
attributes
attributes
dot file.
dot is their name file name. That's it, right? That is my requirement. That's it. We could save the project and we will try it. Run the project. I am placing this one. Is there any any data is available here?
no.
No. Then let's see. For the one, okay. I'm just copying some files initially. Sales data. Okay. Initially, there are two files are available. Let's see whether it is picking that information or not. Okay. Okay, process part is triggering. Let's wait for 10 seconds and let's see. Oh, yeah. Why? Okay. Anyone can tell me why it is not showing the display? Why it is not showing
We are
files
not right.
information? We are not going to print that one. Then we can place the logger and we can print the payload. Okay. We will run one more time. Oh, now you can see initially it is displaying the two files, right? Let's wait for the 10 seconds. You can see it is coming the only two files only. For example, I'm placing some more files. I'm picking some information. Go to sales data and I'm placing here. Replace destination. Let's see now here. Now you can see. So every 10 seconds, it is automatically triggering my entire flow. Inside of that flow, I'm list outing it. So I'm just, you can see this is the way we can able to generating some automated job for you. Okay. Now you can see here, they comes with a new requirement. What is the requirement is, hey man, I don't want to list out all the files and folder. I want to list out only .csv files only. Got it? So then how we can change this one? Tell me. So
List.
there are 1,000 files are coming. So there's a lot of the files are coming in the sales data, but I don't want to list out all those things. I want to list out only .csv files only. Then how we can get it?
Change
Where we
inside
need to
list.
change that one?
Inside
Is
list. File pattern.
Tell me where we need to change that one. By selecting which component we can able to give the file name
List.
pattern. Simply select the
List.
list. So there is a file matching is there. I don't want to list out all the things here. I want to list out only the
Editing.
.csv
Yes.
only.
Yes.
Then where we need to give it, the file name pattern is there. So here we can simply give star.csv.
yes.
That's it. We can save it and let's try this one. You can see it is showing only
CSV.
CSV file. If let us say, for example, I'm placing one more txt file. This is my sales data. I'm creating one new file, some text file. You can see that text file it is coming or not. We will check it. It's not coming. Let's place one more CSV file from other information. Is there any data? Okay, I'm copying this file inside of sales data. Let's see whether it is picking. Employee 002 is there, a CSV file. The text iteration. Now you can see it is picking only that particular CSV file only. So this is the way we can able to restrict the file search mechanism also. Okay, guys, got it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So these are some interview scenario based questions they may be asking you. Okay, so I want to list a particular one. So this is the way we can able to do it. Okay, this is the list one. Okay, what the list everything here. So the same way, for example, you can see every 5 seconds it is triggering, right? But what is my requirement is, you can see there now there comes with this new requirement. So there are different files are available now. Whenever a new file is placed inside of this folder, then only I want to perform this operation. Now you got my point. Whenever
Now,
I am placing the new one only. So
mhm.
every 10 seconds I don't want to iterate it. Whenever a new file is coming into that folder, then only I want to list out it.
Okay.
Got the new requirement, right? But what is the problem of this one? Every 10 seconds it is keep on running, keep on running, keep on running. But
Rest
for
of
example, over the span of 10 hours, they are not placing any new record or any new file, then it is a waste of time now, waste of processing, right? So
yes.
whenever we are placing the new file inside of that folder, then only I want to trigger this one. Okay, then how we can able to do that one?
On new update.
That is the one. So the name itself indicates on new or update. So the meaning of on new or update is, so whenever the new thing is coming inside of your source folder or source directory, it is automatically triggering your action. Okay. Now you can see I'm placing this component inside of the canvas where it is sitting.
Trigger.
Inside of the process section or inside of the source
Source.
section.
Source.
So this is the one you have to keep in mind. You can see where whatever the file connectors are there, except on you are updated, whatever the component, all those are sits in the process section only. But on you are update, only this component sits inside of a
Source.
source one. That means this component is acted as a
Scheduler.
not a
Trigger.
scheduler,
Trigger.
triggering point. Why I'm asking this question means that sometimes they're asking the question indirectly. So what are the different ways of triggering your flow? So far we are seeing two things. By using HTTP listener, we can able to trigger it. By using scheduler also, we can able to trigger it. The third one is, what is this one?
On new or update. File.
What on you are update?
On your update.
No. Which one?
File.
That is the one.
File.
This component name is important. By using file new or updated file also, we can able to trigger your action. Okay. Let me see. For example, I am. So what I'm going to do? Okay. I'm deleting
Let it
this
be a
one and I'm
new.
placing there here. Okay. Let's see what are the settings for this on or update. Let's select this one and we can see what are the settings for this one. We can see the first one, it is asking for the your same configurations. First we are
Working directory.
providing your working directory that is inside of D drive. Then we need to provide the directory name. What
Sales.
is our date
Sales data.
sales data.
Sales.
Then right, you can see the next one. So what is the frequency? So what is the time we need to go for the checking, right? So we need to check the your directory whether the new file is coming or not. So what is the time you are giving? So every 10 seconds you want to go on to directory and check in, or every 1 hour we need to check it. So that is the same. We can see that is the time scheduling. What I am going to give it, every 10 seconds I want to check this one, check this operation. Then I can give that directly 10 seconds, the next one. So I want to check the only particular category or I want to check the all the things. Okay, that is the one. First, what I am going to do is I'm simply cut all the things. There are no files are available here. Okay, initially, let's check this one. We can save the project and we can run it. Let's see whether it is hit triggered or not when we placing the new thing. Now you can see it my project it is applied. Let's wait for the 10 seconds whether it is hitting or not, or it is keep on waiting state. Let's wait for 10 seconds.
Mm. So meanwhile, can I say this on new or update file is one kind of customized scheduler?
Yes, it is scheduler, right? You can see.
Yes, everything same. It's more customized only.
Yes, yes. You can
Some
see it is
purpose.
yeah. My flow is not triggered. Can anyone tell me why it is not triggered?
It is empty.
Because I'm not updated my source directory, right? For example, I'm placing one file. Let's see. This is the one. I'm go here. Where is this folder? I think, sorry.
It's there
Sales
only.
data. I'm placing. Let's see. You can see it is automatically coming now.
I
I
think
think, oh, is there
payload.
anything? No, 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 no. We are missing one important here, right? What is the one? For the list out, we are placing the,
CSA.
that's why.
Yes.
Okay, let's hit it one more time. Otherwise, it is keep on showing the null, null, null only. You can see initially there is only one file is there. Now you can see we can wait the 10 seconds. It is not triggered because there is no updated file is there, right?
Mm.
Now we will see. You can see every time you can say every 10 seconds it is go to the directory and it is automatically. Meanwhile, we can drop it something. You can see. Oh, where is this one? Whenever I'm placing it, automatically comes it. You can hit it. You can see. So
Mm.
it is automatically picking, right? Then we can place it one some more files. Some of the files I'm placing. Let's see where is sales data. Let's see. It is automatically picking that files information, everything you can see. So
Correct.
this is the way they're automatically get the information whenever the new file is updated inside of the directory, and we can get that information, right?
Okay. On deletion also it execute if we
Yes,
delete
yes, you
when.
can see. That means you can see every 10 seconds it is automatically triggering. For example, I'm deleting this one. Let's see which file I deleted. There is 6 files. You can see is that file is available?
No.
No, that's it.
Okay. And we if we kept this folder as it is, so it is not
Yes,
going to. It will not. No changes.
that means no, no, no. You can see previously what is the scheduler do? The same thing it is going to do. Additionally, what it is done means whenever we're dropping the new files or whenever we modified existing files inside of that file directory, in that case also it is automatically triggering. Okay, it has the capability of the both scheduler mechanism and everything.
So if I place 4 file as it is and I didn't perform any updation or deletion, in
Yeah,
that case also it is going to print
that's what I'm telling. But you can see here we are setting one important one, right? You can see what is this one?
this frequency.
What is the
Oh,
frequency? The every 10 seconds it is go to that particular folder and it is identifying it. Okay, is there any files modifications are there and it is automatically getting that information.
okay.
Okay, that's the one. Maybe you are expecting I'm not done any modification, then it should not be displaying like that one. That is your requirement, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's not happening here because it is automatically. There are other ways are there we can do it that one. Okay, there is
Okay.
a
Because
object
here
store
also
is
we
there.
are losing resources, right?
Yeah, yeah, that's what I'm telling you. There is that scenario I will cover. That means whatever the updated files I am placing, so those files only I want to get it. That is our requirement, right?
Yeah.
So that is also we can done it, but not this way. There is an indirect way is there. That is our POC is there. I will explain there clearly. Okay, as of now, just understand one by one, one by one. Okay.
Okay.
Let's say, so for example, what is our requirement? Let us, we can go for the some real time example like this one. So whatever the freeways operations are there, right? You can see what is the one. So what is instead of list something, so whenever we place the new file inside of that folder and I want to pick that information and I want to move them to the some backup file. Okay, so what is my requirement is I can explain here. Then we are going to create one real-time automated pipeline. Then 1 second. First we will see the scenario. Then we are going to create it everything one by one, one by one. So let us say there is a sales data. Is there something like that one? Uh, this is my sales data.
Mhm.
So inside of that one, I am placing one .csv file. Whenever I placing that .csv file, my flow is automatically triggers. Then what my intention is, there is a file is there, so my data is coming like this one: sale ID, sale name, and the price and the country. Something is there. My data is in the form of CSV, right? What I am going to do, I want to convert this entire thing into .json file, and which contains the only the I want required sales ID, name, and the price only. I want to get it is in the form of JSON only. Okay, so once you get the data, what I am going to do is I want to write this entire data into the some other location. Okay, with the name of processed data dot JSON.
Yes.
Okay, after that one, so there comes with the one more requirement. Once your original file is completed, once original file is processed one, then again what we are going to do, whatever the original file you are sending, I want to move them into the backup location. So this is my backup, and I want to move this original
CSV.
file to dot backup, or whatever the CSV file is coming now, that
Mhm.
CSV file should be moved to the backup location. So everything is should be automatical. There is no manual is there. Whenever we're placing the new file, then automatically this set of operations we need to perform it. You guys are understand the use case? The simple automated job. Okay. Now you guys tell me what are the components, what are the steps to fulfill this requirement? Which one? What is your source one?
On file.
Tell me which one? On
New or
new.
update.
On new or update, we need to take it one. The next one is, what is the
Log.
next component we need to use it?
Log.
Once you get the data from the CSV file, what we are going to do it? First, we need to perform the
Read
read
operation.
operation. Once the read operation is done, then we need to use the
Trans.
transformation to convert to JSON.
JSON.
The next one is, the fourth one
Right.
is, then we
Right.
need to move to the file write
Transfer.
operation. The fifth one is, again we need to perform the
File right.
file move operation,
Move.
right? That's it. These are the 5 steps we need to do it. So everybody understand this use case, right?
Yes.
Right,
Yes.
then we are going to create this flow. Okay, then you can we will see all the scenarios, right? Okay, we can stop this project, we can create one more configuration.
New project.
New mule configuration. I can give sales
Auto.
automation, sales auto job. I'm giving simple name. Okay, now tell me. So you guys are assisting me to create the flows. So by seeing, by listening, you not get it, guys. Just participate the discussion and you try to guide me. Then you all remember all this point. Why? Because means in the interview
File.
point of your time, they never ask you to design the flow. They asking what is the procedure you are created. That's what I'm every time you need to open up the mouth, then it is very easy to at the time of interview. Okay, then tell me what is the first component we need to place here?
File on new update.
File or new update, then we can place here. Then tell me next one. Here we need to what are the configuration settings we need to set here? Every 10 seconds I want to
Working.
perform, or every
Frequency.
1 minute I want to second. So which one we need to? 1 second, guys.
Frequency.
Yeah, so here we need to every 10 seconds, right? Then we can give the 10 seconds. Here we need to give the 10 seconds time slot. That's it. Okay. The next one is,
We have to select working directory.
always we starts with the logger. Don't forget it. We place the logger. You can give,
Automated job start.
yeah, automation job, trigger are started. Then, so whenever we're placing the file name, right? So we need to pick that file name, right?
Read file read.
But the question is here, how we can get that file name? That is the question.
Set variable. Right.
How we can get it, right? So there is a component is available. Generally, these properties of that particular component generated in the form of the metadata. Then how we can see the metadata for this particular component before executing it?
Output input.
That's it. You can go here. You can see it is also creating some attributes. You can go and see. So inside of the attributes, there is a file name is available. You can observe it.
Yes.
So inside of the file name, we can get the file name. There is a path is also available. What is the usage of the path?
To access.
What is the usage of this path?
To read from that location.
That means the path is always with the complete location of the your file, right? Now what our requirement? We need to perform the file read operation. So I am placing the file read operation. Now you guys tell me here I want to provide the name of the file. How you can get that file name and location?
Attributes.
Tell
Attributes.
me.
Payload.
We need to
Payload.
add it. Payload or attributes.
Attributes not
That's it. Attributes. One second. Attributes
Attribute.
dot
file name.
File name.
file name or path. Which
Path.
one I need to pick it?
Path.
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 Why? Because the
Path.
path gives the complete location of your file. If you give the file name, what happens? It is providing the only the name. It is not. It doesn't give the where it is location is available. That's why we need to choose the path. Then it is coming here. The next one is we need to perform the read operation and it is coming the data. Then I can convert them as a transform is there where it is available. I'm converting the whatever the data is there in the form of JSON. Whatever the data CSV file is coming, I'm converting to the JSON. Okay. The next one is after converting the CSV to the JSON, what you need to do? We need to do.
Process data
We need to perform the
Right.
write operation, right? So which one we need to select here? File
File
write, where it is available. File write, I'm done it. So for this one also, where we need to write your operation?
A local location.
Generally.
File.
So what is my requirement is inside of the data, I'm
Yes.
creating one more folder. I can let us say processed data. Okay. So inside of this one, we need to write it and I'm creating one more folder that is backup data. Okay. So whatever the records are, I am processed, we need to place here inside of the processor data. Once the data is processed, whatever the original files, that is CSV files, we need to move to the backup data. Okay. See here. Okay. We need to give the working directory here, right? So how we can provide the working directory as a processor data for this file write operation?
D drive.
No. How we can able to give it? We need to create a
Attribute set variable.
no. You can say I'm highlighting it.
Connector configuration.
Configuration, because every time we no need to provide it everything, right? Here I'm creating one configuration. Okay, what is this working directory? I'm go on selecting it every time. Why should I'm selecting every time? You can see this is mine. You can see whenever I'm performing the write operations, then we can use this file config. Here we can able to specify it. Okay, the file name we need to give it to. So what is the file name here? We need to give whatever the original file is there. We need to give the same file name, right? Otherwise, so is there any other file names you can able to suggest it?
No, same with different
That same, right? So how we can get that file name?
attributes dot
Yeah, tell me. You absolutely right. Yeah, don't hesitate. Whatever you are saying,
attributes
the
dot
attributes dot
file name.
file name, and at the end, what we need to give it?
JSON.
.json.
Right. But when we give the dot JSON, it is coming correctly. Let's say, for example. Okay. So we need to concatenate it. Okay. One second.
Dot JSON.
That's it. Okay. So we are moving every times we need to append the data or something. Otherwise we can create over. Okay. The first part is completed. What the next thing is?
Out
So
of
we are
one,
done we are moved the processed data to the processed one. What is the next one?
Original
Again, we
data
need
to
to
backup.
perform the,
Right.
right? So always you can see whenever we are performing one operation, it is always good to place the logger and you can inform it. Okay. So what is the operation you are just completed?
file read.
Process data.
Data, processed data move to the folder, right? We need to give some information. Processed data move to source, right? Otherwise, what is the folder name? Move
Process
to
Process
data.
data
directory.
folder.
Uh,
File move to
some
process data folder.
something anyhow. Data mode. Okay, then it is more meaningful. Okay, always just remember, don't blindly go for it. Every time logging is more important one. The next one is which one we need to place here. Again, we need to place the one more write operation. Here, what is the here we need to set the one more configuration, right? So again, we can click the plus one. Then what is the configuration directory we need to give it here this time? So you need to give the backup folder. So here we can select it. Here we need to provide the same file name and with the extension of dot backup, right? You guys understand? So how we can get the same file name? Previously we are getting that one
Attributes dot
attributes dot
file name.
file name. Then we need to concatenate it plus and with the dot
Backup.
backup. That's it. We are completed. After this one again we need to place one more logger and I'm placing here. So what is the one? Here we need to place it. Data was
Value.
data was
Backup.
moved to on data. What the data file moved to
Backup folder.
Backup folder.
backup location something. Okay, that's it. This is our flow. Let's check it whether it is expected coming or not. We don't know, right? So is there anything? So here we are missing one more configuration for the on new or updated, right? Which one? So we need to provide the from where
Okay.
directory, right? So everything is available inside of the D drive. So where D drive is available? Inside of the D. So my file config is available inside of the D drive. Here we need to provide the data,
Back.
right? That's it. Okay. The file config 1 is responsible for the processed records. File config 2 is responsible for the backup. Okay.
Backup.
So this is the way we can able to differentiate everything. Let's hit it this time. Oh, we need to run it, right? Let's see whether where we are placing the data inside of the D drive, right? Okay. So before, okay, is there any CSV file is available, you guys? Oh no.
Sales data.
Yeah, where it is?
In
Sales
sales
data.
data.
Oh,
It's empty.
I think we deleted 1 second from the bin we can read.
Recycle bin you can use.
Okay, that's enough here. Where it is? I think from which location we are reading we this perform data, right? I think in the data folder. Okay, so here we need to place the new file. Let's see what happens. I think this file contains 1 lakh records. Okay,
One
no
lakh
problem.
record.
Actually, for the batch processing, we can. But you can see 1 second here. We can stop this one. Otherwise, it is keep on running. 1 second. Where it is? I can remove this one. Let me first. You can see every time it is keep on coming, keep on coming. Okay. So
Synthesis.
yeah, I will. I am placing those records here, placing one side by side, then it is very easy. Because there is a flaw is there inside of our flow. I want to explain that one. Where it is available inside of the data. This is my processor data. I am placing here. Okay. So where it is. This is my data. So whenever I'm placing the file, it is automatically moved to the process folder with the name of .json. Then it is also moved to the this one. So that is our requirement. Let's see what is happening. I'm placing the one file right where it is available. We can take a simple file. Mm, Otherwise, we can create a CSV file there. Why we are wasting so much of time? Employee ID, sorry, sales ID, right? Sales ID, product name, the next one is the price,
Right.
something. Sales ID 101, product name is the iPhone, the price is 40,000, and I'm creating one more thing, sales ID is thing, then I can give the Nokia, and the price is 4,000. Save. So I'm placing the save this sales.csv. Okay. Now we will see this one. So where is my file? I think inside of the D drive. You can see I'm copy this file and I move to the where it is data.
Data.
So here I'm once. First we need to trigger our flow. Yeah. Think data. We are going to read that file and we are converting to JSON. Then we write it the file name .json. Okay, everything seems to be good. Once it triggered, then we will see. So there are so many problems there. So how we can optimize this one, we were going to see it. Okay, then you can see I am placing the file here. When we placing the file, it is automatically triggering here. Now you can see it is automatically triggering. Automation job is started. Data is moved to process data. Everything seems to be right. You can go and see. You can see sales.csv.backup. You can see this keep on changing. You can see only once only we need to place here, right?
It's placing
But you can see
continuously.
this keep on coming again and again and again and again. Is it correctly created we have?
No.
No, right? That means once the processor data is available, once your data is processed, we are now no longer this file is present inside of this my source location, right?
Hmm.
That is our optimal, right?
Absolutely correct.
Then you can see. So there is one direct option is available here. You can see. So when we click on this on your updated file, you can see there is a one thing you can able to see. So there is auto delete option is available. You can see.
Hmm.
When we select this auto delete option is nothing but it is automatically perform the delete operation. But what is our requirement? I don't want to delete my source file. So I want to move this entire file to the
Backup directory.
backup directory, right? So that means again we no need to perform the again the write operation, right? So the
Hmm.
automatically once a process is completed, it is automatically moved to the whatever the directory name you are specifying, whatever the name of the file you are suggesting, it is automatically directly move it. Again, we no need to write that file again into the backup location. So instead
Yeah.
of doing this one, we can remove this entire thing. Then we can see that option is directly there. You can see. So I'm changing that option here. So I don't want to delete it, then we can place it as defaults. Then we need to move to the directory. So where the directory is available?
Inside that
Where the
data.
directory is available?
Data.
We need to move to the
Data.
backup, right? Where it is available? So inside of the data,
Data,
there is a backup data
backup.
is there. So this is folder we need to specify it. Then we can space the directory name here. What is the one? BACK backup data.
Data.
So we need to place the directory name, right? Whatever the file name is there, I want to give the same file name. So I don't want to give the any file name here. So I can simply leave it as an empty. Then let's hit it once again.
Is it okay to just to give folder name? No need to require full path.
This path is already available inside of the data, na?
Okay, and suppose our backup data is somewhere outside,
Then we need to give the full back path.
really our absolute path.
Yes, absolute path. Okay.
Okay.
Then what is this one? Okay. There is a backup data is empty. I'm
So we
deleting
have to
everything.
rename to dot backup, na?
That's what we will see it. We will see. Okay. Okay. We will see this one. Okay. What is the name of the file? How we can get the file name?
Attributes dot file name.
Small n, right? Capital N.
Capital N.
So here there is one more problem here also we can find it. Okay. Plus plus. So dot here also we can facing one more issue. First we will run this program, then you can understand what is that issue. So this is my processor data, and we can go to the backup. So nothing, no files are available here. Once you place the data inside of this data folder, let's see what happens. Otherwise we can keep this one. So there is only one file is available. First we will see how it is moved this processor data and backup. You can see. So it is automatically read that operation is performed, then it is moved to the sales.csv, and you can see, one second, it is, one second, why this backup is not coming, we will search it.
JSON dot JSON.
Sorry.
Keep on adding JSON dot JSON.
Let me check it. I think it is coming file write operation. Maybe we are done this location. One second. Okay, where this read operation is there. Then the write. Okay.
Keep on adding that extension JSON.
Okay, one second, yeah. So why it means once you can see, okay, actually, yeah. So what is the problem here? You can see whenever we are placing the data is processed, then we move to the this process directory. Then you can see we no need to. Okay. Again, you can see that means whatever the file is available, it is keep on changing the existing name again and again and again. So my file name here should be where it is available. One second, I will change this one. Yeah. One read operation we can perform and converting it. The write should be
Only payload.
no. Payload is okay. I'm creating the file name. Okay.
So only file name will be fine.
No. What I'm telling is, can see to explain one scenario. You can see this the file is why it is keeping on. It is coming the csv.json. It is picking, and then it later point it is adding the keep on. What is this one? JSON. That's what I am telling. Okay, I got it. Yeah. Okay. Can anyone tell me why it is picking the existing file name again and again? Because you can see you are getting the attributes after performing the read operation, right? That means whatever the initial attributes are gone after executing of this component. That means where this file is available, that attributes is coming this one. So that's why we need to pick this location only. Otherwise, for the understanding, first let me simplify this one. Then we will see this one. Okay, first we will see the backup location, then I will explain that one. We can save this entire attributes inside of the variable, that location we can pass it. First, let me execute backup one, then we will see this one. Okay, one second, one second. First, we will see the backup location, then I will explain the how we can get this. Okay. I think this time also it is not coming. Okay. My attributes are gone. Okay, let me see it. Set apply. Where is the data? Is there any data? Is there? Okay, I can copy this one. Okay, place it here. Okay, it is done and it is moved to the backup. Why it is not coming the backup folder? Can anyone tell me?
Because we selected daily.
Because after reading this component, your attributes are changed, na? Okay, okay, don't worry, one second. We will show you. I will show you in the debug mode. Then you can understand.
Something wrong with the path.
Yes. That's the same file. Yes. We are at the same location, data and
Yes, sir.
backup data, right? Okay. So we can hit it. And we are placing the file inside of this one. So we see, and we will see this one. Okay, now we are hitting. Let's see what are the paths and everything. So what is the name of file name? Sample.txt and everything is coming. Then path is the d.sample.txt. Then we can come in correctly. Then we can move to the next component. Let's see. After this one, my attributes are still same. Then once completing of the read one, then we are going to see what are the attributes. If it is gone, then we need to place it. File name is there and the path is there and everything is there. Then we can move to the next component. Okay. Then it should be moved to backup data. No, it is not moved. Oh, then let's go.
I have to complete file.
We will run one more time. Actually, it is not picking that folder name. That is the problem actually. Why it is not picking everything? We are covering the name correctly. Backup data. The- We will try this time. Yeah, 1 second. Actually, it should be picking that folder name and it is not picking. Give me 2 seconds. If it is not coming, then we will see this one tomorrow. Yeah. Okay, actually. Okay, 1 second. Oh, it is coming. Okay. Actually, previous also it is coming. We are overlooking. Okay. You can see it is already moved to that file. You can see, observe it. So D drive backup data sample.txt.backup already file is available. That's why it is throwing an error, but it is not showing here. You can observe it because of this error. It is gone. So I will show you what we need to do it here. We need to put this one and 1 second. What I am done, I will explain this one tomorrow on, but I will show you the correct is it is coming working correctly. So we need to give the unique file name. So that's what now as a string. So what is this one? I will explain tomorrow. Yeah. Sorry. DD, YY, church. Okay. So I am just creating the unique timestamp. That's it. I am not doing anything else. What is this purpose? I will explain this thing tomorrow. Yeah. We will hit it and save one more time. Then we will see it. What is the error we are getting? Oh, actually the timestamp it is not allowing this time. 1 second. I'm missing this one. Actually, small stall mistakes only. Actually, our flow is executed successfully, but we are unable to see that one. Now we can get it correctly. Yeah. So why it is throwing an error means when we move to the backup folder, what happens? The same name is already existing one. That's why it is throwing error. Keep on throwing error. Then we can run this project one more time. Then it should be coming properly. So in the backup, no folder is available. I will show you all the things. So inside of the D directory, data is there. Okay, let's see it. Now there is only one file is available. Now you can see it is automatically moved to the backup. Let's see. Oh, job is failed. The name pattern, whatever we are giving. Okay.
Is there any date now function like snap
The
budget?
now is always written the full date. I'm just converting into the proper one.
Okay.
Whatever single data view expression I'm
Or
written.
maybe we can add random user ID redefine.
No. Actually, we need to place everything inside of single one only, and that's the one. That is the you can see. Previously, your file name should not be included the colon. So that's it. Why you can see I'm creating the some unique naming pattern. 19th August 2020, 2022 I'm giving. Otherwise, I can go the full fledged, and you can see 03 16 seconds I'm giving. So I'm just creating the some unique naming pattern at the end of the backup file. That means
Differ.
even though the same file is coming, there is a timestamp difference is there, na? So it is automatically creating the unique name. So that's that I am appending here, but that is technically it is returning an error. There is a naming pattern. This time 100% it is coming. Okay, it is executed, I think. So there is no file is available. Then go inside of the backup. No, it is not coming. Then where it is going? Yeah. Is there any other backup is there? Only backup data and then actually it is coming, it not refreshing. Yeah, you can see. My data is coming, you can see. So this is the file I am placing and it is adding the 19th August 2002. For example, I am placing new file inside of this one. This is the sample.json I am placing here. Let's move here. Now you can see it is automatically converted to the JSON and it is moved to the backup. Let's see. Just wait for it. Now you can see my file is moved to the backup, right? Even though I am placing the same file here, it is not throwing the error. Previously, it is throwing an error. Why this time it is not throwing error? You can see the naming pattern. You can see it is 732, but it is the 742. That means whatever, whenever we're moving the files to the backup location, we need to create the unique naming pattern. That's why I'm creating the naming pattern like this one. Once again, I'm repeating the same class again. This is the one of the famous interview scenario based question they're asking, and we will see why data is not moved to processed folder. This one is also we are going to see it. Okay. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yes,
once
sir.
again, I'm explaining these things in tomorrow. So generally, we need to give the like this one. Okay. Tomorrow I will explain all these things here. Okay. Hello.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yeah. Okay, guys. Okay. That's Is there any other doubts?